She's from Traverse City, and she goes to Prince of Peace Lutheran Church in Traverse City. She's been in Palms, concert choir, Shadows, and Court Street Players. She likes singing and writing and dancing, and she plans on studying music and becoming a composer, or a music teacher, possibly studying at MLC. And now, for the first of our two senior representatives, Reese Van Loo and her escort, Adam Aerosmith. She is from Vassar, Michigan, and she goes to church at St. Luke's in Vassar. She has participated in volleyball, basketball, softball, track, student council, Court Street Players, and an RA. She enjoys playing piano, traveling, and always playing sports whenever she possibly can. Her plans for college are going to SVSU for psychology. And our second senior rep, Marie Wakowiak, and her escort, Nathan Spouty. She is from Caucaulin, Michigan, and she goes to St. Bartholomew Lutheran Church in Caucaulin. She has participated in volleyball, track, and VIP. And all she has written here is that she likes to talk. Her plans for college as of right now are to either sneak into Harvard or go to Delta. You're doing this part. Do a drum roll.
Time we've all been waiting for. We're gonna crown someone, and we don't even know who it is. So let me get a nice firm drum roll, please. Your 2017-2018 King and Queen goes to Reese Van Loo and Adam Aerosmith.
All right, I believe you guys can go sit down on the podium right here.
We're now going to talk about some of the highlights of this homecoming week. It's a pretty fun week. We started off with a pretty interesting kickoff pep rally. Kickoff pep rally. I don't know if you heard a lot of that because Richard was talking the whole time. But if you missed it, because Richard, you probably didn't see Logan Schultz get hit in the head with a rock. You also missed the sandwich board winner, Isaiah Kober.
Stand up, Isaiah. Stand up.
Isaiah Kober, what a great young man. We also had on Tuesday, because we started on Tuesday. Wait, no. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. We had a tug of war. Obviously, the seniors won. But then again, it didn't really count because the freshmen had 12 people. After that tug of war beatdown, we went and beat down some more on the Powder Puff game, where Reese Van Loo, our queen, she kind of went off. She had a punt return for 6. She had a TD for 6. I think it was passing, actually. Well, she caught it, right? Yeah. And then after that, juniors were pretty let down, but it happens. We had some very close and exciting volleyball games on Wednesday against St. Charles. It was also Parents' Night. Although we didn't get it done, we still had fun. After that, we had macho volleyball where the seniors decided that they weren't done beating down the juniors. We had a 3-0 win, and then they wanted to play some more, so we beat them some more. Then yesterday, we played JV football versus St. Charles. They won 43 to 34. 43 to 34. It was a good game. We also had a black and yellow out for a young man in St. Charles named Gage Bryce, who was diagnosed with 2 types of cancer, I believe. I think one's bone cancer and brain cancer. So if you missed that, sorry, because it was fun, even though it was raining and cold. Like I said, the game ended in a Cardinal victory, 43 to 34. Then, what you've all been waiting for, other than the king and queen, is the varsity football game tonight versus St. Charles, right here. Not right now, but later. And then, if you really want some excitement, you got to go to cross country tomorrow at Emmerman. It's going to be a good time. And then, obviously, we got the dance tomorrow. And now, for the Spirit Jug winners. This is for the class with the most spirit. We could get spirit from the hallway or beating down juniors or anything. And without further ado, I bet you won't guess who won it. Guess. Take a guess. You got a guess, Zach?
I'm going to guess, and I'm 100% sure this is the correct answer,
100%.
that the senior class of 2018 won the Spirit Jug once again. Now, let's get hyped.
Get hyped! Come on, man!
Who wants to hold it? I think Richard wants it. Richard wants it.
Richard, before you ask, there's nothing to drink in here? Positive.
Yeah!
Yeah, sure. You can hold on to it. Now we'll welcome out the Palms for their special little routine, looking like some, I guess you're zombies?
Up next, we're going to have our captains and coaches talk for our various sports. First up is cross country.
Juke Eater. All right, I'd ask you to raise your hand if you liked running, but I want this to be participatory, so please raise your hand if you hate running. There we go. Here's a fun fact. We don't really like it either. Now, you're probably wondering, is he really just going to get up and bash his own sport for the next 5 minutes? So I won't. But you might be thinking, if we don't like running, why do we do it? And my response to that is, why do you do the hard practice or lift for 3 hours? Do you actually like doing it, or do you like the results? Do you like winning on Friday, or do you like actually just going to practice and getting yelled at? Because I'm sure you never get yelled at in practice. The thing is, cross country isn't just running, and it's not even just a competition on Saturdays and Tuesdays where we can try to win, keyword try, because in reality it's a lot more than that. It's an opportunity for us to have teamwork, it's an opportunity for us to set goals and achieve them, and most of all, it's an opportunity for us to let our lights shine for Christ on the course, just like you do on the field or on the stage or in the classroom. And so when people ask why we do it, it's really not because we're a bunch of running addicts. It's because we enjoy the challenge, and it's because we enjoy what it means to work that hard. A little information about our team this year. Our guys are doing pretty good. We got a couple guys who incessantly PR. Shout out to Connor Kopp and Elijah Stiefel. Connor Kopp runs in front of me at the beginning of every race and scares me because I'm worried he's about to bust out like a 15-minute. Now, I know you don't know what a 15-minute is, but it's good. But really though, we're fifth in the TVC West right now for the guys, but our team is getting a lot better, and it has a lot of potential for future years. We're a pretty young team. I'm the only senior on varsity right now. We got a lot of young guys who are kicking. So hopefully they'll do really awesome in future years. I'm going to hand it over to Rebecca.
So the girls are doing a little bit better in the TVC West than the boys right now. Our first race we did get 5th, and then our second race we got 3rd. So we're looking forward to our next race where we are hoping we get 3rd again, so we can be 3rd in the conference. The girls have been running pretty well. Katie Jones is our first girl. And at our last TVC race, she was 6th. I came in 16th. Maddie Meisner was 18th. And Selena Walker was 20th, which is really good because none of us are seniors. We have one senior on varsity this year.
So come on out to Saturday. I won't be there, but the rest of the team will be, so cheer them on. And I think we're going to Palms or volleyball. That makes more sense. All right, volleyball.
All right, so we are actually filling in for our captains, which are over there, and we want to say congratulations for both of you. And we're also filling in for Dana, but she's at an appointment right now. So, all right. So we are having a very, very good time this week celebrating homecoming, as busy and eventful as it is. And like Garrett had already said, we had played St. Charles on Wednesday night, and a lot of you were already there, so it was awesome to have that support. Yeah, even though the game didn't end as we would have liked it to, we had reached some of our individual team goals and our personal goals. And we had very, very good volleys, and we played against a very, very good team and had some good competition.
So, in our next game on Wednesday against Valley Lutheran, we hope to accomplish those same goals, but also go away with the win. And we would really love to invite all of you guys out there to come in and support us. And we also have a Saturday tournament at Ithaca. It's a bit of a drive, but I can assure you that it will definitely be worth it. So help us all pull together and cheer us on. Thank you.
All right, at the moment we are waiting for Professor Shmee to get back to talk about football. Kind of hope he hurries. So we're going to talk about really quick what the theme was for this week. If you hadn't noticed by my sick whip that I wrote in, it was Road Back to Homecoming, I believe. Something along those lines. And so on Tuesday we had travel day, which is basically like the first day of travel. You're in your car. You know, you're wearing comfortable clothes, pajamas, things like that, because it's probably early mornings, all that stuff.
Our second day, we had beach day, because I guess we stopped at the beach, obviously. Not everyone was dressed for the beach, though. Some people were wearing dresses, which was weird. Yeah, so that was Wednesday.
On Thursday, we had Western Day, because every time someone goes on vacation, we go out west. So you saw probably hundreds and hundreds of plaid shirts. And it was, yeah, and a lot of cowboy boots, cowboy hats. Yeah, a lot of that
And
stuff.
even a native. And today we obviously had a red and white because what would be homecoming without some red and white action. So we called it the Coming Home Day. So I guess everyone wears red and white when they come back from a trip because that's just what you do. But seriously, where's Coach Schmuggy at? He needs to hurry.
Oh, okay.
I think I'd rather be the car smooth. I'm sure it makes music better than that.
I think I'm just going to listen to a little Huey Lewis.
I'm going to take a nap.
All right.
Guys, but just to get us through it, like, can we listen to All Over the World? But you know what? Wait a second. We need a Jasmine though. Now we couldn't be here. But who are we gonna get? Hey, look at it. Guys, we need you for Jasmine. Sure, sing along.
I have too much correcting, but we got you some coffee. And then even better, some books on tape to enjoy your trip. We've got Beowulf, we've got 1984. There you go. Yeah, wait, that's a lot.
All right, that's it. Hortons, now Hortons.
We gotta get going. We can't take this room with the schedule. Nobody's already following plans. First they get stopped by the cops, and Clark and Ron are stopping for food. We are not gonna be on time.
Chris, I have to go to the bathroom.
Nope.
We just left. Have you ever heard about flow trial? What is flow trial?
You never heard of flow trial? There's the billboard right now.
Okay, fine, but I really need to go to the bathroom now.
We'll stop in about 5 minutes. That sounds like a good idea.
great idea. But you know, I think we need to check with the business office card. We don't want to get off schedule.
I'll text my dad and see what he says.
In the meantime, let's listen to some music.
Now, baby, I'm sure I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. Every time I go and watch, I hold myself down. 'Cause I just can't wait till you find me coming around.
Here, let's check this place out. What do they have?
Looks like a rodeo. Since we're down in the south, one of us has got to ride you a mechanical bull. I vote Sweeney. I think Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Sweeney would be good.
Yeah.
What about the new guy? Sort of. No.
No.
Either one of you guys is getting last really long, so it's not gonna matter.
Oh, pretty crazy.
That was awesome. Crazy.
I can't believe what happened there. Now, what in the world am I supposed to do? I have to change out of these.
Oh, man.
Hey, wait a minute. I just saw a sign at the Walmart right down the road.
Oh, and I think they got a sale too, bro.
Nothing can knock you down, Carl.
Oh, don't worry. I've got my Sinners and Saints mustache wax.
Awesome.
Oh, glad we're almost back. We're almost out of food. No snacks, no bad.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna take a week or something. Gotta get back to the homecoming.
Yeah, we can't be late at all.
Get back there in time.
It's such a long trip back to Saigon. I'm getting so tired.
Go, Joseph. Joseph. Climb every mountain.
Yeah, I know. I think we should make it back to the pep rally. Let's get going. Let's go. Come on.
Why didn't you just go over the Bulldog? We're going to be late for the pep rally. What's wrong with you? Just run over next time.
We'll have plenty of time tonight. Take out any Bulldog you want. We got to find a way back. What are we going to do now? We got everything smashed up. We're going to have to sound the Cardinals. Or the Cardinals. We got to get back. Go, Cardinals. Let's go.
Quite the road trip. We had a lot of fun doing that. Getting back to why we're here, this whole week comes right to this game tonight. So every year, the football captains come up with a theme. And the theme they came up with this year is quite simple. Now. Works really nice. Now is the time to have our best drill, our best rep in practice. Now is the time to be the best teammate you can be. Now is the time to excel in the classroom. Now is the time to run onto the floor. Now is the time to play your best down, your best quarter, your best half, your best game. Well, I took that now, and 2 Corinthians 6:2 says this. Now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. So while we are working very hard in practice and we really want to win the football game tonight, if the guys on the football team take away anything from their experience on being on the 2017 MLS football team, I pray and hope that it's that passage. Now is the day of salvation. Because when you see these guys on the football field, those guys wearing red jerseys in the stands, think about it, those are the guys that we are training to be the future leaders of our church body. Some of those guys, some of these guys here today, thank you. Thanks for saving me. Some of those guys wearing the red jerseys are going to be the pastors that preach now is the day of salvation to you from the pulpit in your church. Some of these guys here today, God willing. Some of the guys wearing the red jerseys here, and of course others as well, they're going to be the teachers in the classroom of your children and your grandchildren. And they're going to be teaching them now is the day of salvation. So that's the really cool thing about being here, serving here at MLS, coaching here, being on a team here at MLS. Because that's the overriding goal of all of us, how we can best serve our Savior, who gave us that gift of salvation by dying for our sins, as rotten as we are, dying for us on the cross. So that's really what the football team is all about. And that's what I pray that we accomplish with this football team. Now, of course, there's a game tonight, and that's important as well. If you think of that theme now for the football team this year, there haven't been a lot of nows thus far. I mean, we are 2-4 in the season, not where we'd like to be. We've given up some big plays that have really hurt us. So there's been a few ows instead of nows. But the guys have been working very hard, working to get better every day in practice, working to come together as a team. And I'm very proud of them for doing that. I'm just curious, I know there's going to be a lot more people that come tonight that can't get here this afternoon, but I see there's a few people. So if you have played on an MLS football team ever in the past, please stand. Please stand if you've played before on the team here. Okay, there's quite a number, and I know there's a few over there too. Thank you. That's awesome. I've told the guys this week that that's one of the cool things about homecoming. You have people coming back here to MLS. Some will be here tonight for the first time in many, many years. Some for the first time since they graduated. So what a privilege and what an exciting thing to be able to show them what seminary football is all about now. It's about the day of salvation. It's about playing as a team now and using those things that we've learned now, tonight, for success as a team. So we look forward to seeing you tonight, and thank you. And now we're having the class cheer.